my name's Margaret. Welcome to card readings. I'm talking about the virus and COVID-19 thing. Now, I had a dream last night, and it's gonna sound silly. And granted, it's not as normally what my dreams it comes from. Like normally, my dreams are very straightforward. Now, I do have dreams like this before. I had a dream about Kevin Rugg's being the election. It was just like him in blue behind him. For some reason I knew from that he would win the election. This is kind of like that. Yeah, and this is why it's into COVID-19. Now if you watch my last few YouTube or internet or whatever you want to call it, Facebook thing, I put on I felt like it's connected to media. People are going to use it for TV and all that, yeah? But this is wrong from this dream into it, because I had a dream, and it's really weird. I must have been on the internet, but I don't know what I was looking at. I was looking at a picture or a DVD. Now, the picture of the DVD, I'm going through it like you do, and looking at these pictures, and I come across Simon Baker. Now, Simon Baker is of a show called Madness. He does do movies and stuff like that, and it was similar to this picture here. That picture here, if you can see it, just that one there. Now, I was going to bring more up, but for some reason I can't do it. So that picture there, but the background was blue. Now, as you can see here, it's green, but the background was blue, and there was the lines you see on the show. If you ever watch Madness, you will see. You see there's lines going down on the show, yeah, and they had a black background. Now, with this dream, it was blue. Now, you're going to think, what has this got to do with the COVID-19? I've got a very funny feeling. He's not going to pass or anything, don't get me wrong here. He's not going to pass or anything, but I feel like he's making a movie or making a show, and he's connected COVID-19 with this. Or he's doing something that he needs to do, and they made the COVID-19 into this. And I know you're going to say, what the heck? Yeah, and I get it, but trust me, 9 out of 10, if I have dreams like this, it's something like that. It's something that I'm dreaming about something or someone, and something else will come into it. Like, and that's what I feel like it is with this one. I feel like it's really connected to it in that way. So I thought that I will share that with you. Like I said, I highly doubt he's going to pass, but I feel like he's connecting the COVID-19 to whatever he's doing, like a movie or a show he's making. I feel like it's a show actually, because I know he has made movies, and I've seen the ads and shows for it, so I know what they look like, kind of thing. But I'm really in my dream, I'm home pinning on Madness itself, so I feel like it's a show, because the only other show I've seen him in is E3, and it's like 30 years ago, and he was a young boy then, so he would have been about 18, 20 back then, yeah. So, and give you a heads up, if you're a person saying you and I might have heard something that happened, it's actually a dream I did have. Like, it was actually a dream. And technically, if I am right about this and you are annoyed at it, think about what you're doing yourself. So that's why I'll share that with you too. So, but that's the dream I had about Simon Baker, and then I thought, yeah, I kind of think this is connected to COVID-19. Yeah, so I don't know if he's making a movie like it's the end of the world kind of thing, or a show like that, or if it's just he's co-working on something that certain areas they want to close off. I don't know if it's one or the other, but I feel like COVID-19 is connected to him. Yeah, so I thought I'd share that with you. So, but it leads into other things I picked up in the last few days, and it's really interesting, like I said, watching the news And yeah, and I'll share reviews. One of the things I've been seeing, and this is a good thing. I highly think it's a good thing. When they talk about a thing like the school reopen, they actually say here in Melbourne or here in Sydney. I thought that's good because you kind of know where it's happening, and I thought that's a good thing. So I'll share that with you. But it's interesting we copying each other. Well, at least Australians copying each other. Like 1 minute we're blaming the Prime Minister in America. Then we blame, well, first we blame China, then the China president in America. Then we blaming our Prime Minister, things like that. So we just 1 minute it's one country, next minute it's something else, then it's something else. So I thought that's interesting. I want to share that with you. But yeah, and it's really weird thing about this one is he's sorry about New Zealand. They're doing everything right. We haven't heard anything bad about the New Zealand president, and I wonder if it's because it's a girl. Now, I hate to say it, but I want to re-release the girl because every other prime minister is a male. But the one in New Zealand is a female. So I'm wondering if that's got something to do with it. It's just a theory because, yeah, so that's just a theory. The other theory thing I heard about, and I thought, this is quite easy. It's not the COVID-19 aspect, but sounds like it had something to do with it. And it was a story about the news, like U10, 7 and 9 here in Australia and ABC. They put stuff on media like Google and YouTube and Facebook and that. And now the media, because they've got a lot of feedback saying how many people watched them, how many people liked it. Media wants to get paid from Facebook and YouTube and all that for it. And I thought, that's interesting in itself. Was all this related just for that? And two, it's a bit interesting who needs who more. That's how I'm putting it out there. Like, yes, because they're both quite good. Like, we get news from both. Like the royal family. I think it was Harry. Who's moves into Canada. Everyone heard about that, and moving away from the royal family kind of stuff. We all heard it. It's on YouTube, or it's on Facebook, it was on everything, but it was on the news too. So it'd be interesting what would happen with this situation if would the news media need the internet more, or the internet people would need news people more. It'd be interesting in the outcome of it also. I thought I'll share that with you. And it leads into another story I heard, and this is quite interesting. As you all heard, I watched this thing on YouTube and Facebook, and it was about a young girl who had Down syndrome, and she had a birthday because she couldn't go out. There's a group of can't go and pass. Yeah, you heard that one. A couple of days ago, there was another man. He did the same thing. He was in his walker, I'll call them walkers, and cars just drive past this young man. I don't know why they did it for this guy. He was in his age, like age keg age, so I don't know why, but I thought that's interesting in itself. So yeah, the other thing I was going to bring out too, there's a story out there with the Britain Prime Minister, or the London Prime Minister, where he getting in trouble because he wasn't coming to meetings in it, and he was in he wasn't coming out for about 12 days. And I found that really interesting, because that in itself, is that more because he was in isolation, but he get in trouble because he didn't come to meetings in it. So I'll share that with you. So that's another thing. I think that was it that what I want to share with you actually. I feel like there was something else, but I can't think of it. So yeah, so that's it. It's a short one, but I thought it's interesting, especially with Simon Baker, because I haven't watched Medalist for ages, for a long time. I do know people around me who knows him. I haven't seen him for the last probably 6 to a year ago that I saw these people. So yes, I don't know why I dreamt that, but I got this funny feeling he might be connected to the COVID-19. Like I said, he's not going to pass. No, he's not going to pass. But I feel like there's something there with him. Is he making another show? I feel like it's a show, actually, because it was a show I know I dreamt of. And he has made movies, but I went straight to the show, Medalist, so that was interesting in itself. So, yeah, that's interesting. I think that was it. Yeah, so see what you think, and I'll see you later. Bye.